And a good Tuesday afternoon to you there. Meteorologist Mike Griffith for Eastern Weather. It's 3:05 p.m. here on October 26, 2016. Thanks a lot for tuning into my YouTube channel, and we're going to go through the U.S. national forecast and maybe even venture across the border into our neighbors there to the north. And we will get started here. And it looks like just some precipitation coming across the plains here as we head into the 27th this Thursday. Mainly going to be all rain here across Pennsylvania, maybe some flakes in the higher elevations of the mountains only, and some lake effect here heading into western New York State as we close out this week. High pressure builds back in the east. Wet out west. They've had a series of active storms coming on shore here to the shore, western coast of California, and they kind of hit the mountains here. More than likely will be some high elevation snow with these if we can get some cold enough air in from the north there out west. And systems continue to pummel the Pacific Northwest, snow in the Canadian Rockies as a result from these storms pummeling the west coast here of the United States. And it looks like this is around Halloween, and pretty much a mild, moderate temperature here across the much of the United States as we head into Halloween here. It looks like there could even be a heat wave in the central part of the country, the nation's heartland here, Missouri, up into Iowa, and I wouldn't even doubt if it makes it into the eastern Dakotas. Sioux City or Sioux Falls, South Dakota looks like it could be in there all the way down in the Texas Panhandle. And what a temperature flip between Halloween and through the middle of November. I mean, check this out right here. Here's 2 meter temperature anomaly, well below normal here as we head into November 11th. So a pattern flip definitely is in store. And I wanted to show you the GFS, and that's what we've been looking at here with the Texas Panhandle. Around the 11th of November, looking like they could actually see a little bit of white stuff here heading into the Wild West parts of eastern New Mexico and western Panhandle of Texas right here as we head into Friday the 11th. Now, the European model here, as far as overall temperatures go, into the beginning of November, has us constantly into, if it'll load, there we go, cold here in the East Coast as we head into November 5th. And the Northeast is cold on the 4th of November here. But it is agreeing that around November 1st, even Halloween, we're going to have some kind of heat wave out here in the central part of the United States. And if you remember back in July, there was a big heat wave out here, and it just was so stinking hot here, even at the beach locations here in Carolinas in the I believe it was late July. It's just cooking. It was just torching. We were just on fire. It was 97 degrees here along the coast, and it was just like from one of these huge heat waves. We had one earlier this year, which is building in around Halloween. But the key after that is that the temperatures do flip, and the European long range is actually catching on some sort of chilly air mass here over the eastern United States as we head into the beginning of November. And we could show you what you saw as far as the temperatures on the GFS as we also head into middle of November, and then like into middle November. Sorry. So that's right there with the temperatures and precipitation forecast. And looks like winter is expanding early this year. So some of the long range models might not be able to handle how cold it is actually right over here, because it's definitely not this warm. And we're going to be getting lots of these shots of cold air here from after Halloween. It looks at this point, then it'll get cold once again. And that's where we stand right now. Thanks a lot for tuning into the YouTube channel here. I'm Eastern Weather's meteorologist Mike Griffith. And hey, if you want to check out the site here, I'm going to put it in the description below. You can look at the website here and decide if you want to become a monthly member. We're going to be doing crops forecast, grain forecast, agriculture forecast, snow and ice industry forecasts, and even into personalized consulting levels. Lots more to come here at Eastern Weather. I'm excited to bring you changes and also excited to bring you the forecast. I'll check you out later.